Blows mine. That's pretty scary. Admiral, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming. As most of you know, I'm sure all chiefs, that this is a very special moment for me since I started out in the Navy years ago, before many of you were born, as a bosun mate in the Navy. And so awarding this award to a former bosun mate and a command master chief is a rather distinctive honor. Just to give you a little background on the old TAR, the number one Master Chief Smalts is going to be the 14th recipient of this award, and it is distinguished because it is the person who has the earliest qualification as an ISWIS in the Navy. So it's the 14th one, pretty distinguished. This award is the match for the Old Salt Award, which is for the senior officer in the Navy. And the statue that this is modeled after is at the Navy Memorial in Washington, D.C. The statue that will have Master Chief Smalts' name on it is mounted in the Senior Enlisted Academy in Newport, Rhode Island. The statue is absolutely mounted on top of an original piece of planking from the USS Constitution. It's mounted in a very prominent place, so you'll never be able to escape. Everybody will know you're there. The background of the old TAR, I assume you all know, is that in the early days of the U.S. Navy, sailors always wore their hair long. And so when they went into battle, to make sure it wouldn't get in the way, get in their eyes, and mess up their ability to fight, they used to rub it in tar and tie it in a bun on their back. Served two purposes. It kept the hair out of their eyes, but also protected them from glancing blows from swords and other objects to protect them. And so that is really the main purpose of this award, and it is something that is a distinguished honor. And so at this time, I'd like to take that honor and award you with this trophy.
Sir.
And thank you very much for your service. I wish you the best of luck, and thank you. Maybe we should do that.
So two things I credit with changing my life. My youngest son, Stephen, and the Surface Warfare pin. So I actually started working on my Surface Warfare pin in 1988, and I was on restriction.
Supposed to make, wait.
Not quite yet, I was a deck seaman, but I definitely want to be a bosun mate. But back when I made Surface pin, like we're going back to, I had to be a BM3 to be able to put it on. So I actually earned it before I put it on. But I just recently reached out on Facebook to the XO, Commander Hayball is his name, who then didn't know me and I didn't know him. And he took great care of me. And all he said when I said thank you, and I actually sent him an email on my 33rd anniversary in the Navy, thanking him for looking out for me. And he said what you heard me say to the chiefs recently, all I owed him was paying it forward. And that's why I said that. So I think I'd like to think I've done that over the years. But my teammate Britt Connaughton, who will read the retirement creed of my retirement, was my partner. I thank her deeply for that, and all those folks that helped me really focus and realize that the Navy is where I needed to be, and the Navy took care of me. So thank you for the honor. I know a lot of people think it just makes it, I joke it just makes me feel old, but it really is near and dear and precious to my heart. And being a surface warrior for 30 years means the world to me. So thank you very much.
Well, along with that, there's a letter from Admiral Hunt, which basically talks a lot about the honor, but also kind of traces the history of the award. And there's a thing on the back that you're going mast.
Thank you. Well, thank you very much. It's short and sweet. I really appreciate it. And if you don't have a surface pin, go to ship and get one.